Hello everybody, welcome to Rising Hawk Tarot. This video is for the Sun Bear Zodiac sign of the Raven. I will be doing a medicine wheel spread following the alchemy of the medicine wheel for the month of October. I am using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck for the initial spread, and then I will clarify with the 1909 Tarot. And at the end of the reading, I will pull three main themes for the month for the Ravens. Okay, let's go ahead and get started for the Ravens for October. So we always start in the center of the medicine wheel. And here we have this vulture energy. So the vulture is a very misunderstood creature. The vulture is actually a guardian and a purifier. He is actually a very essential for rebalance. And so in the center of this wheel, so I would say a big thing for you Ravens this month of October is that something needs to be purified and brought back into balance. But let's clarify this vulture energy. All right, with the vulture, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is a card of evaluating your progress. So with the vulture energy, I would say, so the Seven of Pentacles is, like I said, evaluating your progress. It's looking at your life and seeing the things that are working for you and the things that aren't working for you. And it's doubling down on the things that are working for you and getting rid of the things that aren't working for you. So I would say for a lot of you Ravens, there is something at this time that is not working for you in your life. It is not serving your highest good. So the vulture is saying that it's time to purify that. It's time to get rid of that so that you can focus more on the things that are working for you. Next we go to the east of the wheel. And here we have raccoon energy. So the raccoon energy, it's kind of like you or somebody around you could be hiding behind a mask at this time. And I do actually kind of feel like it could be, well, I guess for some of you, it could be yourself that's wearing the mask. And for some of you, it could be somebody else that is wearing a mask. And it's saying that it's time to take the mask off. It's time to sit in your raw power. But let's clarify this raccoon energy. So with that raccoon energy, we have the Seven of Swords. So with the Seven of Swords and this raccoon energy here, again, the raccoon energy is wearing a mask. It can also be that somebody is being a little shady or a little bit sneaky. And the Seven of Swords is a card of lying, cheating, stealing. So I would be cautious of somebody who is not being completely honest with you and who is trying to be a little bit sneaky. And if this is you, I would also caution you as well to not be lying, cheating, or stealing at this time, or at all, but especially right now, because that is going to actually steal your power. Next, we go to the west of the wheel, and here we have this stingray energy. And the stingray is about developing confidence. It's about developing our sense of self. So it says, especially in the west of the wheel here, it says that you are at a pivotal point in your personal growth. Right now, you're at that point of deciding between the old and the new. So I would really, and I'm getting the feeling that you really want to grow, but that again there could be some fear there, or maybe fear isn't the right word, maybe some discomfort in going from the old into the new. But the new is where you are going to grow. So Spirit is asking you to move through the discomfort. Um, with the stingray energy, yep, we have the Wheel of Fortune, which says that your luck is changing, that your world around you is changing, and even you yourself are changing. Um, and yes, I would really step into the new at this time, even though uh, the new could be unpredictable. It says to make peace with life's unpredictability, that it's okay if you don't know every step along the way. Just know that it's going to be new. And I would actually say be excited about the unknown. Next, we go down to the south of the wheel. And here we have otter energy. Okay, so down in the south of the wheel, so water sits down in the south, which the otter is a water animal. Our emotions are also in the south. So I feel like one of the things that's going to be important uh, for you ravens at this time is to remember your sense of fun. And even like your playfulness. I would almost actually, visit with your inner child and do something that your inner child finds joyous, because joy is really what's going to get you through some of these difficulties, the raccoon energy, and even what needs to be brought into balance with that vulture energy. It's kind of really saying like you need to have more fun. You need to be playful. You need to connect with that inner child. But let's clarify this otter energy. With the otter, yes, we have the Page of Swords. Um, so also be curious. Be very curious at this time, I would say, with that otter energy, with the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords uh, is about curiosity. It is about having a quick mind and being clever. So that's really what I would do this month is really connect with that inner child and with the curiosity of a child. Children, I think, experience curiosity different than adults do sometimes because as adults, we have um, so many beliefs in place already that it can be hard to let loose sometimes, where kids experience the joy of the curiosity, the joy of the unknown. So I would recommend for you ravens that you really sit in that energy this month. Okay, next we go up to the north of the wheel, and here we have the dragonfly energy, and the dragonfly energy is all about change. It's it and it's funny. So the north is the area of the mind, and the dragonfly says that your mind is always changing, that you're constantly shifting, always moving. So you're it's kind of saying calm your mind at this time. So your mind could be very, very, very busy at this time, and it's saying to calm your mind so that the wisdom can shine through. But let's clarify this dragonfly energy. So with the dragonfly, we have the Five of Wands. So for me, the Five of Wands is a card of learning. These guys are learning how to fight with sticks. So they're not using swords yet. They're just using sticks. Um, so again, with this dragonfly energy, um, you are learning and you are learning. I think this month you will learn a different way to calm your mind, a different way to center yourself, and a different way to see things clearly is what I would say. And also, if you've had any conflict within yourself, within your mind, I also feel this kind of shifting and changing. Um, Things are going to you're going to see things differently, is what I would say. Next, we go down to the south east of the wheel. And here we have this hyena energy. So my feeling with this hyena energy is that um, you could be very sarcastic this month. You could be very, um, like it's almost like you're using humor to hide what you're really feeling. You're using humor to hide uncomfortable emotions. And like I said, this is coming up in the southeast of the wheel, and our shadow animal sits in the southeast. So I would say for some of you ravens, um, some shadow work may be a good idea to find out what resentments are you holding on to that are causing you um, to to be sarcastic and um, yeah, and what are really causing, what are your real feelings and what's actually causing them? Um, let's clarify this hyena energy. So with the hyena, we have the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups is actually a card of fortune after difficulty. So it's kind of saying like if you do this shadow work, if you find out what it is that you are hiding, what it is that the resentment is, what the uncomfortable emotions are, and where they are coming from, you will finally be able to put those things, like unpack those things, and leave them behind so that you can move forward into this love and joy and happiness of this Ten of Cups energy. I love it. Okay, next we go over to the southwest of the wheel. And here we have camel energy. And again, the camel energy is another card of balance. But it's also a card of, it's a card of bringing opposites into balance. So hmm, so it's saying, it's asking you to know yourself, to really, really know yourself. Like I said, that shadow work is really coming back up from that hyena energy. Really know yourself, really accept yourself for who you are, the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between. Um, but accept who you are. Um, and again, really, really uh, trust who you are. But let's clarify this camel energy. So with the camel, yeah, we have the Queen of Wands. So again, like I had said already with the camel, um, trust in yourself, trust in who you are. And the Queen of Wands says to be bold, be assertive, really stand in your authenticity. Um, she's got a black cat sitting in front of her, and at the time these cards were created, black cats were considered to be a bad omen. But she doesn't care. She doesn't care at all. She doesn't give two fucks about what that bad omen could be. She is focusing on that sunflower. She is focusing on the sun and her own happiness. So I would say um, that is really what these cards are saying here is to, know yourself and be bold, be an assertive, and don't be afraid to be who you are. Next, we go up to the northeast of the wheel. And here we have lizard energy. Um, so this is kind of saying what's interesting. So it's actually talking to me about a creative project. It says that you need to um, start or do more creative projects in the month of October. But let's clarify. this lizard energy. So with the lizard, we have actually the death card. So the death card is the ending of something. It's the ending of a cycle. So if there's is a project that you have been working on, it's almost like it's kind of winding down. Um, but whenever something ends, there is also a new beginning. So with death also comes rebirth. So I actually feel the rebirth part coming through stronger. And so I do feel like you are birthing a new creative project, and it's going to be a really great time for that. And it's like you are seeking that newness. You want that newness. And again, seeking sits in the northwest of the wheel. So it's like you are seeking that new project, that new creative project, something that's going to help bring out your artistic abilities and as well as your spiritual abilities. Next, we go to the last card in the medicine wheel in the northeast. This here we have hummingbird energy. So the hummingbird energy, it's actually a card of rejuvenation and nourishment. It says that every drop of life is sweet, and every moment is worth savoring. Let's clarify that hummingbird energy. Okay, so with that hummingbird, we have the Two of Pentacles. So that is interesting. That is another card of balance. So you have had at least three cards of balance in this reading, Raven. So balance is very important. And so it's really kind of, again, with this hummingbird energy. Um, Again, be curious, be creative. This is really the creativity is also something that has come through more than once in this reading. So I really feel like creativity is something that is going to help bring that balance back into your life again. But again, back to the Seven of Pentacles and the vulture, there is also something that needs to be gotten rid of that is throwing you off balance. Um, but really exploring your creativity is definitely something that's going to help bring the balance back again. So I would really recommend that this month for you Ravens is get started on a fun creative project. Okay, so now we're going to pull three main themes for the Ravens for the month of October. Okay, so we have unicorn purity, Pegasus transcending, and Daffodil Fairies New Beginnings. You can't make this shit up, people, I'm telling you. So like we talked about with that vulture energy, it is really a time of purification. It's time to get rid of those things that are no longer serving you and that it could be actually holding you back. Because you have this new beginning coming. You have this new creative project or this new something is coming to you, and it's going to take you higher with this transcending card. It's going to take you higher than you have ever been before, I feel. And so I feel really, really good about this reading for the Ravens this month. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I love and appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.